why Calgary's housing market is about to shift back in favor of sellers. If you've been scanning the headlines lately, you're probably seeing it. Calgary building permits are dropping. Housing starts are down over 20%. Now, the doom and gloom crowd is calling this a slowdown. But if you actually understand how real estate cycles work, what's happening right now in Calgary as of July 2026 isn't a collapse. It's the setup for our next big market shift. Today, I'm breaking down why lower permits mean we're heading straight back into those hot, seller favorable conditions we saw back in 2022. Let's dive into it. Let's get the raw numbers out of the way first. Building permit approvals for market homes are down 13% year over year. Developmental permits fell 15%. And overall housing starts, especially multifamily builds, are down roughly 20% year to date. Now, why are builders pulling back on new applications? Well, it's simple, the inventory absorption phase. Over the last 2 years, builders went into overdrive. Right now in Calgary, there's 22,000 units coming to completion. Builders aren't stopping because demand died. They're taking a breather to let the market digest all that shiny new inventory they just built. Now, here's where the opportunity lies and why sellers need to be paying close attention. Right now, buyers have a temporary pool of newly built homes to choose from. That's keeping the overall market floating in balanced territory around 3 months supply for a detached home. But look at what happens next. Because builders are pulling back on new building permits today, there's going to be a sharp drop off in new home completions 12 to 18 months from now. Meanwhile, that existing pipeline of new build inventory, it's getting bought up month after month. Once that supply gets absorbed, buyer demand isn't going anywhere. Remember, Calgary remains one of the most resilient, affordable major hubs in Canada. When you pair a steady stream of buyers with a sudden drop in new construction starts, you get a supply squeeze. Now that brings us right back to the dynamics of 2022. Tighter active listings across single family and townhome segments, faster days on market as quality inventory sells quick, increased seller leverage, especially for move-in ready detached and semi-detached homes. If you're waiting for prices to drop significantly before you list, you might miss the window. The current cooling phase in building permits is simply the market coiling its spring. Whether you're planning on selling in 2026 or positioning yourself for 2027, the key is understanding where your specific neighborhood fits in this cycle. If you want a custom breakdown on what your home is worth in today's changing Calgary market, drop a comment below or send me a message directly. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe for more real estate in Calgary. See you on the next video.